Have you ever noticed something strange after months of no contact? Your avoidant ex starts remembering only the good parts of the relationship. It can feel like the fights, the arguments, and the heartbreak never even happened. If you've been replaying the breakup in your head, this will help you understand why that happens and why no contact plays such a huge role. When you go no contact with a fearful avoidant, their brain and nervous system finally get a break. During the relationship, there was often constant emotional stress, even during good moments. Avoidants are wired to protect themselves from overwhelm. So instead of processing pain right away, they suppress negative feelings. They push away hard moments because that's how they survive emotionally. Once no contact begins, something shifts. Their nervous system starts to calm down. And for the first time in a while, they can think without panic or pressure running the show. This is where people get confused, because the internal experience for the avoidant changes in a way most partners never get to see. As their system settles, their brain naturally begins prioritizing positive memories. The laughter, the connection, the moments that felt safe, not because the bad didn't happen, but because focusing on conflict would spike stress all over again. Their mind isn't trying to be fair. It's trying to stay regulated. This is memory bias, and it's a form of emotional self-preservation. Negative moments don't disappear completely, but without active triggers like arguments, expectations, or emotional pressure, those memories get muted. The intensity fades, even if the events themselves were real. Over time, the avoidant may start idealizing parts of the past, not because they're manipulative or rewriting history on purpose, but because their nervous system is finally out of survival mode. No contact creates distance, and distance makes it easier to romanticize. With you out of sight, they remember what they miss, and what they miss is usually the good. What once felt heavy, demanding, or emotionally painful slowly moves into the background. The urgency disappears, and without urgency, the brain chooses comfort. Here's the neurological piece most people don't talk about. Chronic stress during the relationship can keep the prefrontal cortex partially offline. That's the part of the brain responsible for reflection, empathy, and logical processing. When no contact begins and stress lowers, that part of the brain slowly comes back online. But the brain doesn't process for accuracy first. It processes for safety. Comfort comes before truth. That's why they can remember love while forgetting pain. For you, this can feel confusing or even triggering. You might think they're rewriting history or finally realizing what they lost. But this selective memory isn't proof the relationship was perfect, and it's not proof they didn't hurt you. It's a survival mechanism, not a revelation. Here's the grounding part. No contact isn't just healing for you. It also rewires how they perceive the past. They may remember the good. They may even idealize the relationship. But that doesn't mean they're suddenly capable of a healthy reconnection or emotional consistency. This is where your clarity matters. No contact gives both of you space, but you're processing very differently. They may romanticize what they lost, while you get the opportunity to see the relationship for what it actually was. And that clarity is the gift. It helps you stop spiraling, stop waiting, and move forward without needing them to remember the bad to validate your pain.